Hey, Rockheads, it's Tina Smash, Big Rig, Big Smash Radio coming at you live, Rock on the Range 2015. And I have to say, one of the best performances I've seen today, and maybe this weekend, the Marmozets, Becca and Sam joining us. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I got to see you today. It was incredible.
Thank you. Right,
Even with the
fun
mic
fact about
mess up.
this. Every single radio interview we've done have all said the same thing.
We just can't
It's
believe it.
the
So
truth.
it's kind of weird.
It's
like,
the
so
truth.
we're like, you know what, the person, and now this is like the 8th person who said that, so it's
Well,
very,
ours
very
counts the
nice.
most.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
We're
course.
the
Worth 1,000
important
points.
opinion.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You had a little, mess up with the. Well, you didn't, but the mic kind of dead out on you, and you just kind of grabbed it
Yeah,
over
that
the mic and just
happens.
kept going. Yeah, it
All
happens.
three
happens.
mics cut out completely because
All three of them
yeah,
did.
the socket it's not a clip-in socket, so they just come out whenever they want.
You just kept going.
If I pull it, just comes out. So.
Yeah.
But
So it was your fault.
shit happens. It's
So
not
yeah,
sorry.
well, you had that going on, and then weren't you delayed a few minutes by weather too?
Yeah.
So you,
Yeah.
you guys had
We
to
had to
overcome a
wait.
lot of things today.
Yeah, we had to wait.
But the thing
for
is,
the okay.
I genuinely don't care at all. We're just like, whatever. If there was no mics, we would have still done it. We would have done it a cappella if
Yeah.
we
You know,
needed
that
to.
actually happened to was that Nothing More last
Yeah.
year?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That everything went out on them, and I'd be damned if they didn't sit up there and do everything. I mean, they did the whole show as
Nice.
loud as they could scream it. I mean,
Wow,
they did.
that's amazing.
So,
And the band loved it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
congratulations on the new single. Now, you guys
Thanks.
have been around in the UK for a while, but
Very
this is
long
your
time.
first time coming to the States as far as like
Yeah.
working a
Yeah.
single.
Of course.
How's it been going?
It's
It's-
very good, very
it's new.
fun. Yeah.
It's a whole new experience. It's very eye-opening, and it keeps us grounded doing this
Yeah.
way because back home, people know of Marmozets, and we get a lot of people that come down to our shows, and it's amazing to come play over here with the bands that we've been touring with, and especially playing this, and
Yeah.
everyone's just like, who the heck are these guys?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, hey, like.
Yeah, but they
we've
love
been
you.
doing
We
this.
saw the crowd. I mean, they absolutely loved
It was
you guys.
beautiful. We didn't expect that at all.
So how many, are you guys doing like the festival tour thing here? Or are you guys doing your own tour?
Tour. No, we've been on tour.
for 8 weeks.
Right, so we did some headline stuff. Then we went on tour with the Eries, Every Time I Die, and the Used. And now we're on the Used and Chevelle co-headliner.
I love
So-
the Used.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
The
great
Used,
guys.
they've been
We really
so
wish,
much
like,
fun.
we really wish they were here with us today.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of tried to persuade them to come and just chill and hang out with us today.
Why
but
didn't they?
They were
Because
going
it's a complete different direction
yeah, it's
to where we
completely.
were.
We've come back on
We've had
ourselves.
to go 10 hours down south, and the next venue tomorrow is 10 hours up north. So
Yeah, yeah. The energy that you have on stage, I told Phil, I said, she kind of reminds me, not in the sound, but the way you move on stage, you remind me of the female version of Mick Jagger.
you're not the only person who said that
Everyone
either.
said that.
And there can't be a higher compliment than the performer that Mick Jagger is.
Yeah, I mean, I like the single, and Mark Abramson, I don't know if you guys know Mark, correct? Well, before, he left Roadrunner, and, he gave me a bunch of your albums from before, and I
Wow,
was
okay.
like, I cannot wait to see this band live, because for me, a live performance makes or breaks a band,
Yeah,
and you
you're so
guys
right.
you know how to bring the album to the live stage, live performance.
Sounds
So
better
this-
than
It's
last
what we
time,
love.
Yeah.
And that's our thing right there. We're one of them live bands. We love performing live and just spreading what we want to spread, which is our music.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, and they're digging it, absolutely. Now, being in the scene in the UK, I'm assuming you guys have done some big festivals there.
Yeah.
Coming here, what's the difference to a Rock on the Range from like a Download or a
So much
Sonosphere?
more. I mean, like after this, when we go home, like the next, we're doing like Tea in the Park and like Leeds and Reading, and Baby Metal run before us in the UK.
Nice.
Which is
So,
crazy.
which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand baby metal, but it's such a thing to
It's
watch.
so
Oh yeah.
I find it extremely intriguing.
It's
pop
very
music
clever.
with metal. It's a pop act with metal.
As
Yeah.
soon
Yeah,
as
like a mashup.
as soon as we left this morning, I was like, "Did you guys see Baby Metal? It's pop music with metal behind it." And I don't get it, but I can't stop.
That's
As I
why it
said, I
works.
can't stop watching
That's
it.
why it works. Who on earth is going to say we're a pop metal band?
Yeah,
No, come on, like there's,
and get away with it.
Yeah, it
They
works.
can.
They've
Kids
they've
probably get
dance-
beat up in high school for saying
Yeah,
that. If
like,
they, yeah.
it's dance routine pop act, but it's metal music behind it.
Yeah,
I think it's
brilliant.
it works. Whatever works. for
Whatever
them.
it worked. Yeah.
Yeah, it did work. So.
Do you have to go through like special warm-ups and stuff? Because when you go up there and you're singing and then you're screaming and you're just putting it all out there, when you're done with the show, do you have to like gargle salt water or something? Like,
Nah.
how do you keep your voices like?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol, cigarettes, weed, you name it, everything.
So funny, the opposite of what anyone thinks that you should
Yeah.
do to take care of yourself. But if it were, I mean, look at Ozzy, you know, and everybody else in rock and roll that's been here forever, and they're always partying and having a good time.
It's a physical thing that you can't explain. It's almost like everything just opens up because you're delivering in a right way, because it's mentally like beautiful for you and for the people that are watching. Do you know what I mean? Because it's real and it's like I'm constantly we express ourselves.
Absolutely,
do you know what I mean?
you do.
So,
Absolutely, and that's what makes it such a great live performance.
yeah.
Is it weird
Thanks.
playing on a small stage here, considering probably the size you play at home?
Yeah.
I mean, that had to be a big scale down for
Very,
you.
very
But
different.
on
we
a
can't
s-
even
I mean,
remember a
like,
routine where it's
when
been
we're
like that.
playing Leeds and Reading, we're on main stage third on like 40,000 people, so it's
Yeah.
going to be. But the thing is, it's so fun. Like, it doesn't matter where you play. Like,
Doesn't
Just
matter.
doing what
Yeah.
you love, yeah.
Yeah.
we could play this tent right now and have like 20 people in here. We'll have a great time.
And you'll still bring it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy to me recently in the last couple of years how many bands from the UK have crossed over to the States and how well they're doing. I'm a huge fan of
Young
Bring Me
Guns.
the Horizon and Young Guns and stuff like that. And I went to the UK last year for the first time and went to Sonosphere, and I got to see Black Sabbath as well that weekend.
Nice.
And the rock scene there is. I'm not downplaying the rock scene here, but we're so spoiled here with rock shows
You got a lot
all
of weird.
the time.
I'm being honest, you got a lot of weird fucking bands here.
Yeah.
Right? As in like it's ridiculous. Like how weird people are getting to try and stand out. It's like
Yeah.
But it's refreshing to see, and I don't know if it's because it's just different in the UK as far as the bands, how you guys are formed and you know brought up as far as a band goes, and then you come here. It's refreshing for us to have the difference with the UK bands in the States. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain songs that we could put on the radio that kind of cleanse the palate, and I'm not downplaying Avenged Sevenfold or AC/DC or anything like that,
Of
but
course.
that's such a certain sound. When we can add a record like yours, which the new one was 2 weeks or 3 weeks away for the new single, I think June 4th maybe, but
Right.
when you get songs like that just kind of give people a chance to refresh their ears again, and I know the temperance movement is doing that right now
Yeah.
for us on the radio station, that for sure. But it's nice to have singles like that when you can bring something like that here. And
which is weird. 'Cause it's so new here, but it's so old.
Yeah.
Like over the pond, it's really old.
Yeah,
And
but
that got released like a couple of years ago. Like,
Yeah,
it was
because you
weird.
guys formed what, 07?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you guys have been around for a while, but you guys seem so young. How old are you guys?
23 this month.
Oh my gosh, and you guys have been doing this since 2007? Wow.
We got to do it.
That's
Yeah.
just
What we want to do,
insane.
it's all, yeah.
I
We
still
were
don't know
always,
what
we were always very good.
I still don't know
but
what I want to do with my life, and I'm
No.
like double your age.
I knew
Doesn't matter.
I knew I was doing this when I was 10.
Really? Have you been
Yeah.
playing since then? Like just
I got my first guitar when I was 4, and I was like, I'm going to play this guitar for the rest of my life.
4 years old, he's playing guitar. That's amazing.
so that's okay. So you've been a band for what, almost 8 years,
Yeah.
and you're in your early 20s.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys started playing
Well,
together.
Will only just turned 19.
Our
Oh my
bassist.
God.
has
Like,
only just
we,
turned
we
19.
did our first festival with him when he was 14. Like,
Could you at 14? I
Do you
couldn't
have to-
figure
do
out
your
what the
parents
hell
have
I
to
was.
sign a waiver?
Oh, yeah,
he
our
played
parents
Leeds
had
and
to
Reading
know.
at like 14, 15.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That had to have been like
Please excuse my son from school. He'll be playing Leeds today.
No, we did years ago.
With
We
the
did a
Used.
tour with the Used, and he had an exam. And he turned up to 5 minutes before we were playing. He turned up to the show in his school uniform.
And he quickly got it on, got it changed, and that's it. We played a show.
That's,
That is
now that's
so-
fucking rock and roll
yeah,
right there.
That's amazing. But you guys have a great story behind you too, because your social media and all that is incredible, and that to me says something. Like whether a radio station is playing you or not, people are listening to you. And I think as a community in radio, a lot of programmers need to look at that, because with the way music is now, with the downloads
Right.
and the YouTube videos and stuff like that, that tells a story in itself.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how many people are downloading your music and watching your YouTube videos and on social media, and it's just got to be crazy. Do you
music,
guys
yeah.
run your own social media sites?
Yeah. Well, I don't. I'm not into.
I'm not either.
I don't have
suck at it.
Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I have Twitter, but I don't know how to use it. So it's like
I'm
I'm
in the
just.
same boat. I have
yeah,
no idea how to use
I
it.
have no interest. But the boys are fantastic at it, and I'll throw ideas every so often. We always get videos of us being
But it's
stupid.
a good
and
media tube. You know what I mean? Like it's good to get your
it's
stuff
good. I
out there
totally
with it.
understand. You
Yeah.
know, it's helped a lot, and you know, it's not that I'm stubborn because it's changed. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's funny to hear a 23-year-old girl say social media is not her thing.
know,
Like, it's
right?
actually really refreshing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a 23-year-old girl, in case you didn't notice, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
16.
I know. Shockingly enough.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, you don't have to check my. Yeah. Oh no, trust me. This is over.
That just happened.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, a hand job
No
from the
need to.
Marmozets is exactly what was on my list today. Fucking A.
Hilarious.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't have anything else to say
Buy me-
after
buy-
that.
buy-
I
that's
don't know
we
how.
should end
I don't
this
know how you
interview.
don't
Buy
end
me-
it on
Perfect.
that.
Buy me a drink at the bar, and you don't know what you'll be
You
able
have
to
no
get out of
idea
here.
what's gonna happen.
I'll buy you too, little fella. Let's
I
do
am,
it.
Little
I am a
fella.
slut. I'm a big slut. I've already given out like several blowjobs to interviewers. How on earth do you reckon we got this? Go on.
Why do you think we're even here? We
I
got
think
so
we
late
should-
to the top.
I think
man.
we should just-
we had to suck a few dicks to like do these interviews, you know.
I think
It
we
was
should just
hard.
crawl in this little tube and pretend this never happened.
It was hard.